What is up, guys? It is Fresco back again with another video. If you're a new beginner at restoring, or if you're just a shoe collector that wants to make sure that their shoes are always in tip-top notch and as fresh as possible, this video is for you. Today we're going to be talking about how to be able to bring back these oxidized toe caps or outsoles. What'll end up happening is that over time, those outsoles or toe caps, they'll end up oxidizing and turning yellow. As a new beginner at restoring, your first thought is probably, okay, well, I'm just gonna throw some paint on it. No, I'm gonna teach you guys a simple and easy way on how to be able to bring those back, so that way those new beginners at restoring, you guys can elevate your restoration game, or those shoe collectors, you guys can make sure that your shoes are always as fresh as possible. This video is going to be very quick and very simple. Anybody can do this from home. If you haven't already, make sure that you guys go over to our 3-part series on how to repaint midsoles. Check those videos out. If you find this one or any in the past to be informative or helpful, make sure that you hit that like button, share it with a friend, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, make sure to go over to Instagram and follow me at fresco.corp. With that being said, guys, I appreciate you for sticking around this long. Sit back, relax, take some notes. But let's get started.
So to begin, you simply just want to clean off the toe caps by using some denatured alcohol or acetone. You'll be doing this by using some cotton swabs. Next, make sure the shoes are taped off from the areas that you don't want any sauce getting on. I've found that using this container from Sally's makes it easier to apply and control the amounts that I use. Then I'll use a toothbrush to spread the sauce on the areas that I want. I'll then tape the saran wrap over the toe caps nice and tight to make sure the sauce won't dry out. My go-to sauce is normally 15-7 ice or Chris Custom Kick sauce, but yes, I'll even dare to recommend 50 volume, but only for the toe caps. I'll leave a link in the description for all the materials that I've used in this video.
Alright guys, so we're on my upper back deck, and I wanted to bring you guys back out here so that way we could take a look on how to be able to do this outdoor icing method. Unfortunately, after the storm that just passed yesterday, there's really not much sun. I mean, it's pretty cloudy. Kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of an idea on what this would look like. If you guys want some more information, kind of the entire breakdown on how to ice soles on an indoor and outdoor method, you guys can go and check out my other video that's uploaded specifically on that. I'll leave a link in the description to it, and I should be able to put it up somewhere around here. With that being said, there's a few things that you guys want to keep in mind. How long of a session are you guys going to be doing? Outside, it's going to be a lot hotter, especially because it's not a controlled environment as an indoor method would be. Another risk is, well, I mean, if you don't have a safe place to put them and you're doing the outdoor icing method, if you're not keeping an eye on it at all times, I mean, anything can happen to them. So, I mean, you want to avoid someone stealing them, natural disaster coming through and wiping out those shoes, whatever the case may be. To be frank, I really wouldn't leave these shoes out here for more than 30 minutes. Just in my past experience, 30 minutes in the sun is more than enough to be able to bring these toe caps back to life the way I want them. So keep those things in mind. With that being said, let's go inside. All right, guys, so as you can see, like I mentioned earlier, if I was able to do one of these shoes for the purpose of the video outside, I would, but Unfortunately, there's not enough sunlight to be able to do that. So as you can see, I have both shoes under a UV LED light. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be leaving these in here for about 30 minutes. As you guys can see my setup, I have 2 fans just to cool off the 2 shoes. I really don't foresee anything happening within 30 minutes. My setup, as you guys can see, I have this big grow tent. I also have a wire rack here on the inside that'll be able to hold multiple shoes. I was really using this whenever I was doing a lot of work for some sneaker stores, some sneaker boutiques. And, if you guys are actually interested in this setup, just hit me up on Instagram, fresco.corp. I'll be able to walk you through on how to do it. If you guys are looking for this one specifically, guys, I might be able to sell it to you because I'm looking into downsizing drastically now that I'm not doing anything for the sneaker stores. This is a big shout out to Mike, Big Mike over here. He had told me about the conductor fans to be able to blow cold air in, hot air out. I know he's gonna get on to me after he sees this. He's gonna be like, I told you so for so many years, you never wanted to listen to me. I know. But guys, this is pretty much what an indoor setup should look like. This is just my recommendation as far as, making sure that you're getting the best out of your money and you're also protecting whoever's shoes they are. This is really the ideal setup. From here, you can also close it up, and from one of the windows, you guys can use a thermometer. To be able to measure the temperature. So with that being said, this is it. We'll be back in 30 minutes, guys.
I feel like this is needless to say, but sometimes you're not going to get your desired results in just one 30-minute to 1 hour session. In my experience, that's all it takes for the toe caps or non-translucent soles to come back to life. Alright guys, so these last few steps are extremely easy. Once you're finished with your sessions, you're going to peel away the saran wrap, then you're going to peel away the tape. After that, you're going to wipe away any excess sauce with a wipe. You can also go over it with some denatured alcohol or acetone using some cotton swabs. Remember, 9 times out of 10 these shoes are going to be used and might even be heavily worn, so don't get so caught up in trying to get them back to looking dead stock all the time. A key tip on anything that you restore is to know the limits of what you're restoring. Now with that being said, I'm extremely satisfied with how these came out, but you tell me.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you found it informative whatsoever, make sure that you smash the like button, hit the bell notification so that way you guys are notified each and every time that I upload some new content. If you like what you saw, make sure that you guys are sponges, you're taking these tips and tricks, you're adding it to your arsenal so that way you guys can up your restore game at all times. From there, make sure that you guys head over to the Instagram page, follow me, fresco.corp, so that way you guys are keeping up with all things fresh. From there, you'll be able to see all kinds of giveaways that I'll be doing here in the future. Every time that I upload some new information or some new content, such as true to size or basic Sundays, or even some of the restorations or customs that I'm doing along the way as well. As always, we appreciate your support. Continue to subscribe. Let's grow this channel as much as we can. And with that being said, until next time, Fresco out.